Playing skills, you did. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, pull on the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, pull on the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, pull on the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, pull on the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch it, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When the not savers, Be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist, watch out for that.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the San Francisco 49ers. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
25-yard line.
Here we go. Like 10. Next down. Jim. Slam.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Prescott now. And Ingram hauls it in. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Prescott to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Tate. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. First down, here's the run with Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
53, Mike. You better bring it.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. To throw on second and 6. Luck. And he's by the Saints. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones.
12. Check. Let's go. Hey, exit. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Let's pick it up.
Third and long. It's locked. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Throwing on second and 14. Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
On second and 15 now. Prescott. Open man here is Conklin. Now the ball comes loose, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Prescott on 3rd and 2. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. Now Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Saints with a foot. Number 2 as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And complete right side to Cook. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Now Prescott on 4th down. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Eluding the pressure right. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And this will go out of bounds, and they're still short of the line to gain, so this is going to be a turnover on downs here.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. They'll run for it with Cook. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, and it's third down. From the gun, here's Luck. Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Our defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Let's go.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And Cook has it, left side. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Dalvin Cook, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. McManus's point after is good, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
Go. Go ahead.
Game situation. Let's go. Check 50.
Throwing on 2nd down. Luck. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Chandler Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
675.
From the gun on 3rd down, Luck. He'll fight a man over the middle. It's Washington. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Throwing is Love. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Hey, kill. Here we go, 46.
First down, Prescott. Caught right side, Tate. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Prescott on first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
I'm wiping. Hey, box drop.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Luck. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. The final shot before the break. Luck. And he will not be able to hang on. Incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. 20. Touchdown, 49ers. From one end zone to the other, 101 yards. And the 49ers get a score closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spending...
And now look at him go. He's at the 40, past the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Dalvin Cook, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. McManus's point after is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. They run it again with Cook. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The tackle there by John Johnson. Looking to throw. Prescott. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drive. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. Able to stretch that. Extra point from